Howdy, good morning. Well, I'm just waking up here at the Salton Sea. And there's a lot of cool stuff to look at over here. And I'm getting ready to go to the Slab City prom. How exciting! So I wanted to show you my accommodations. This is where I'm staying. It's another van, yay! I feel right at home here. I got my suitcase and potty and my bags, and this is my friend's little van. So yeah, I got picked up from the train station. Hey. Oh, good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in. So nice to see you all. All right, let me see the messages. Oh, good. Good morning, Bob. How are you? How are you feeling? Good morning, J-Dub. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Desert Deb. Oh, good morning. Yay, and Danny, good morning. Who is going to the prom? Are any of you going to the prom today? It's so exciting. I love the prom. I missed last year's prom because I was hanging out with somebody that didn't want to go, and I should never let that happen. I should only be true to myself. Lesson learned. Anyway, missed a lot last year, but I also had a lot of fun and a lot of other experiences. But yeah, I can't wait to get back to the prom. So let me see. Last year, the prom was the same time. It's always the same time every year. It's the last weekend in... Oh, I will say hi to Kaz for you. I did not get over there yesterday, and I didn't even make it to his live stream yesterday because I wasn't getting service. But I wanted to like catch up with everybody and let everybody know what's going on. Hey, Mark, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let me give you a wrench so this way I know. Okay, and everybody, say good morning to Mark. I think he's a new person over here. I need a sip of water because I didn't take any water this morning, so. Oh, cool. Getting people talking on my studio. Josh, you're so awesome. Can you guys share my live stream out? Hey, Rome. I wish you were here, darling, to go to the Slab City prom with us. Yeah, so let me show you. Okay, so this is my friend's rig. The trailer with the bump out. And they also have this van. I'm a little sleepy this morning. So, yeah. I will stream it for you. Yeah, that would be really cool if I could go stream it. I think I get a signal there and everything should be good to go for me streaming from there tonight. I will go on for a little while. And then, you know, I might go on for a little while or I might stream the whole thing. It depends because the one time when I went to band camp, no, I'm just kidding. The one time I went to the prom, I think it was my second or third Slab City prom. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. And I went there, and wait, what was I gonna say about that? My second or third Slab City prom. Lost my train of thought. Oh well. Good morning, James. How are you feeling? This one time at band camp. This one time at the Slab City prom. Oh, I got my phone stolen. with my credit cards on the back of it. That was stupid. Having my cards, in my phone. No bueno. Oh, that just reminded me I had my card. Oh my God. I better remember about that. So last night we went out here to just see what was happening, you know, around the town here and stuff like that. And we took a walk up to this little place that usually has burgers and beers and stuff like that. And I found out they have live music too. So it was really fun. We had a great time. And I forgot to empty my wallet last night, so that I could keep track of my money and stuff. But yeah, so I'm putting that away now. And I had, we got a little pitcher of beer, and we got, we were gonna get something to eat, but they had already closed. They don't serve after 7. So we were not able to get anything to eat, but we just had a pitcher of beer and a shot each. And then we were listening to the music a while. So, oh my goodness, sorry. So that was really fun. The music was amazing, you guys. It was so cool. It was like, it was just really mellow. I think it was called something about spaghetti western or something. And the genre was like western, but kind of romantic, but kind of folky. It was a little bit of everything, and it was just such a cool genre, and the band was really cool. So we were glad to see that for a little bit. I definitely will give hugs for you, Ramblin' Rome. You got it. So how is everybody this morning? I want to thank you for coming in, Robert and Jess and Deb and Danny. And Mark, thanks for popping in. Desert Deb and Ramblin' Rome. And James, thanks for coming in, you guys. And Danny, and oh, good morning to Paula, who is in the house this morning. It's nice to see you all. Yes, I'm getting ready to go to prom. Ooh, I don't even have... So last night, Leah gave me some makeup. So I just fooled around with my makeup just a little bit, but I don't really do anything, you know, too much. I just put a little bit of shadow on and maybe some eyeshadow and a little bit of like mascara in the corners. But I want to be careful because I always have like, I always get these like styes or something. And so I don't want to like use too much makeup. But anyway, yeah. I hear people moving around next door. All right, Desert Deb dropped a link. That's cool. Everybody can drop your link if you want to. Drop a link to your channel so people can find you and go sub to you right now. There you go. Right on. Thank you, Jess. You rock. Thank you. That's so cool. Thank you for modding my channel and always being cool about that. Appreciate you. Yeah, so we had a good time last night. I got off the train really early in the morning. I think my train arrived at, it was almost about 3 a.m. It was supposed to arrive at 2 a.m. Yeah, it's right on. Oh, yeah. Oh, my girl, she is awake. And she's having a cigarette. She's just waking up, so I'm not going to bother her because she likes to wake up slowly. Yeah. So then we went over to, we didn't even get gas or anything. We just kind of drove back to where they were camped. And so we have to break camp this morning and then get ready and go over to the prom where I'm going to meet some other people. So Good stuff. Everybody is connecting and networking this morning. That is so awesome. I love when you all do that. And it's my pleasure to help you out with your channels. So good stuff. Yeah, so let me see if I can show you the sea. I didn't even get out of the bed yet this morning, but this is what you can see out my window. Somebody's camped over there. Can you see them? And also over here. So this is an artsy beach, and they have all kinds of like art stuff all over it that people make. It's kind of very much like Slab City, but it's a lot nicer in the respect that it's just a nicer community. They just paved the roads here and everything, and like you know, it's coming up out of the crumbles that it had seen after all the years of it used to be here an awesome place to go. What do you call that? Water skiing. People used to water ski here, and there was a fabulous resort, and people would come here to go out on their boats, and they had world-class fishing here. World-class fishing here. And this was back in the 1960s and 70s when the Salton Sea here was booming. It was a place of adventure, a place of, you know, people would come and gather and have fun and meet at these resorts that were all along the sea coast here. Somebody else coming in. And so over the years, like, it just started to dwindle because all the fish started dying. There were so many fish here. And yeah, it was back in the day. And there were so many fish here, and now it's so overpopulated by the fish because the sea has dwindled down. It is not, the sea level went way down. Just like Lake Mead. If any of you have seen Lake Mead, the stories and the videos and the footage of Lake Mead and how that went down, it was crazy how much they went down. Good morning, Deaf Bread. Thanks for coming in. So what happened was, after the water level went down, all the birds started to disappear. They stopped migrating here. There wasn't enough water to sustain the communities. The salt content became so high because of the low water level that all of the birds and like insects and things, they stopped coming here. Like the bees, the flowers, like the worms and everything stopped coming here. So because there was not the proper, you know, water levels and everything to sustain it. And then people, you know, people stopped coming here too. But what happened was they had to start, there's no inlet to this sea. So it only fills up by rainwater. And yes, there is a lot of runoff that goes into there from the local farms and stuff. The farms have use all these pesticides and stuff. Okay, so there's like on the North Shore, which is out that way, there's a lot of date farms, like big, huge date trees and farms of all these dates and almonds. And I know people have a really hard time about that. And there's a lot of wineries up there too. There's a lot of wine farms, and they also grow like romaine lettuce, and let me think what else. They grow artichokes and all kinds of really cool stuff up there. But hey, nice to see everybody dropping their links. And so all that pesticides and everything flows off from the rainwater, and it flows right into the sea. Because it's the lowest level, around here, all of the runoff flows into it, so it gets really gross. Okay, and so also because of the high population of fish that didn't have enough water to swim in, they just wind up dying, and the fittest survive, I guess. So there's still really good fishing out there, apparently. People do still come here to go fishing, but people don't stay here like they used to. It used to be like really nice houses, and then this big flood came by 2 years in a row, or I don't know if it was 2 years in a row, but 2 years at least. At one point, it got flooded, and it took out all their uh, fishing little homes and resort things their vacation places. They were all gone. So you can see all the telephone poles and everything that are still there, and out that way too. There used to be all kinds. You could see a van going down in there. Okay, that's where water used to be, right there where that van's going down. There used to be a little shore here where people could launch their boats and all that kind of stuff. And I'll show you out the front too. Okay, so right here. Hello, that place. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. So this right here in front of me, you can see where it goes down. It's like a big ditch, okay? And this is where people used to, let me see if I could show you over here. Over there is where they used to launch their boat. And then they would line up and get ready to go into the sea. And over there, that beach right there never used to be there. It used to be a hump here, and then they would be able to get over into this harbor, and then they would go out to the sea, and they would do their fishing, and they would do their, all their cool stuff of how they used to do all these tricks and the water skiing and all that kind of stuff. It was really, really cool. And you can go back on YouTube and find these videos about the Salton Sea and how they used to do all the water skiing and how great it was. It was like Salton City and Bombay Beach. These were all really cool resorts. And up on the North Shore, there was a banana museum. It was Dole Banana Museum. I never got to go to it before it closed. I think it's closed now. But there was a nice resort up there too. Now it's all state beaches, and you have to pay to camp along here. It's like $10 a night, which I find is, ridiculous because there's nothing there. But when you come over here to like Salton City or Bombay Beach, and some of these are like have people that are still there or that have come back and repopulated the place. So you can go visit and check out all those cool places now. And this is one of the places that's coming back right now. We stayed overnight last night here at Bombay Beach, and they're getting ready to have a really cool festival too. So I'll tell you about that in a minute, but let me check back on these. It looks like mostly everybody is just dropping their links and doing a little bit of talking to one another. And yeah, you're right, Desert Deb. The runoff from the farms helped destroy it. You know what actually destroyed it was when they put in a cement. They have all these canals out here. They look like this, but this is not a canal. This was an old ramp, but it does look the same. It's just a trench that was dug from, I'm not sure where it starts. Somewhere in deep Southern California starts this canal, and they made a cement canal. And when they did that, they blocked off the access from the New River to the Salton Sea, and also the Alamo River. Those used to flow into the Salton Sea, and they are cut off now. And so when they dug, and it was already dug, but they put in a cement canal, and that is effectively what killed the Salton Sea. So yeah, there's a lot of cool history here with that kind of stuff. And what they wound up having to do was to bring back some of the water and had to start flooding the fields so that the birds would come back. And if you walk out here on this beach, okay, so this used to be all full up to here. It used to be 6 or 7 feet, maybe 10 feet taller, with more water in it. And you can hardly see the mountains because of so much moisture in the air, and also there's a lot of acid, sulfuric acid, sulfur that rises above the sea in the evening, and it makes a stink above the sea. It stinks. And it's from all these fumes that rise up with the moisture in the evening. It starts happening when the sun starts going down. And you can not only see it and smell it, but it also affects, like, you know, all the wildlife and everything here. So out to my, behind me here is the Chocolate Mountain Range. And that is where the military they have a base there where a munitions base where they test their munitions and stuff like that. So sometimes you could get to see some really good air shows and stuff like that. And that's one of my favorite things about Slab City. But also here along the sea they fly, and they do patrols and stuff like that. So you can get to see their planes and stuff. And so let me get back to you guys. That place, nice to see you come in. Thank you so much. Deaf Bread, nice to see you this morning. So, Danny dropped his link. Okay, a lot of people are getting their links out. That's awesome. Thank you for everybody that's posting. Let's see, I seen some recent thing of a whole water lake, the big old ancient fish being all dyed, big basketball like fish. Oh wow. I don't know if that's here, but I mean, you can see, I might get out and show you guys. I can take a walk down there and see if we can show you some of the fish that have died. So what happened was the entire beach became filled up with all these fish. There's too many fish. The sea can't support them all. So, and the breeding grounds are just so big, and so it's such a productive environment for these fish that they overproduce. And so all that whole beach right there is all nothing but fish bones. It's made up of fish bones. The whole entire beach is made up of fish bones when you get down to the closer. And then it's got like all these barnacles and all this salt. Like there's so much salt that it actually corrodes everything, and it makes the air really hard to breathe around here. But the sea is super full of saline. It's a mouthful to say all at once, but that is so salt rich, saline rich, that you can go out there and just float. No, I never see any boats out there though, but people do go boating, and people do still go fishing out there. But it's hard to ever find anybody that does. So, yeah, that's a good question, Paula. I don't know if anybody actually eat the fish. That's a good question. I know they used to eat the fish. I don't know if they still do. And I personally wouldn't, because of all the pesticides that stay in here. It's got no inlet or outlet, so that can't be really good. Oh, your new drone came in yesterday. Oh, right on. That's so cool, Danny. I'm so glad that you got a new drone. I can't wait to see some footage from that. Thank you, Bob. Yeah. They don't eat the fish. Okay, there you go. Now it's just this cool place to hang out. A lot of people come in here, and there's actually, like I said, going to be a festival here next weekend. It's Benali, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of the name of it at first. but it's Benally, and everybody will come here for this art and stuff like that at this beach, and everybody will be camped here. There'll be so many people stuck out there on the beach, and everybody's going to be filled up in this. All these spots are going to be taken, so we're going to try to come next week and see if we can get some people to come over here to do that festival. And you know, just walking around the streets, and everybody has art here. Everybody has art. It's so cool. The whole community is like full of just these really cool sculptures and stuff that's made out of like all these things that were left behind, like these big cars and airplanes. There's one right there. You can see that a part of a plane and several parts of cars, and they're all put together, and they made like this cool little thing that's all welded together, and you could actually sit up in there. I was up there yesterday. I might take you over there in a minute. Yeah, it is really cool. The Naked Man. Is there a naked man that lives here? I don't know. I haven't heard of him. I know there are a few local celebrities that do live here and hang out here, and I don't know any personally yet. But I met a few people last night when we were out at the, it's called the Ski Inn, and it is the lowest bar in elevation in the Northern Hemisphere, so that is interesting. And they have burgers, and it's like a burger place. They have burgers, maybe wings, and some other French fries and stuff like that. And then, you know, just the regular bar. It's kind of like a dive bar, but it's pretty cool. They have billiards, and they have like, I call it the dollar bar because in the front, the whole bar is covered in dollars that people have written on and stuff. I could not find mine, by the way. I don't know where mine went, but I had mine right by the lock of the door, and I don't see it now, so they must get covered over too. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, let me go out. Let me get my shoes, and then I will go out, and I'll show you some of this stuff. And then we'll probably get ready and go because we got to get ready for the prom. So, hold on a second. All right. Just want to get my stuff together here and make this bed a little bit before I get out, because I want everything to be done and ready before we leave. Okay, and I took my thing off there. Let's see. Trying to make the bed a little bit. Okay. And I'm in shorts. So it's the first time I've got to put shorts on in a long time. All winter, actually. All right, let me get out of here. Ow, my finger is stuck in there. Hold on. Let me get out. Oh, I bet you it's going to be cold, but I think once the sun hits me, I'll be okay. Let me get my hat on. Oh, I can feel the breeze. It's a little breezy. Oh, it's a little breezy out there, so. All right, let's see. There's a little spot for a fire here. So that's a nice little camping spot, but see, everybody comes early in the morning already, and they're starting to take pictures, and it's a huge like travel visitor spot. You know, some people stay here and some people just visit, but let's see, I'm gonna take you over here to some of these structures and we'll check it out. I'm gonna look around for the naked man now. If there's a naked guy and he walks right up to the campers and stuff, one of your other nomad friends did a video. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't see that guy. What time does the prom start? It's everything usually that happens in the evening We call it dark 30. So I'm just trying to get down here. And then oh, somebody's cooking bacon. I can smell that. It smells really good. Let's see here. See, now I'm down in that little, this is where the water used to be up to here. And now it's just nothing there, no water. It all dried up. 65 degrees there. All right, yeah, that's about right. Supposed to get up to 73. And you know, about that, like the weather has been really cold this year. Everybody's been talking about how cold the weather has been and how rainy and flooding and all kinds of stuff. Especially in where Robert is living. He's over there in Central California or Northern California. This is the beach. This used to be full with water up to these rocks. This used to be the jetty. So now you can see how far out the beach went. It's all the way out there. I'll walk out there in a minute, but first let's check this big cool thing out. They just took all the like spare parts from everything and they just tied some sheets onto it and they welded it all together. You can even see the old broken glass from the window and stuff, so it's not safe. I wouldn't like have your kids out here climbing on stuff, but you can see the barbed wire too and stuff like that, but you can actually sit up in here. There's a beer holder too. But yeah, check it out. Looks like this is starting to get ripped. It wasn't like that yesterday, but I think somebody recently put this stuff up. So you're gonna have to excuse me for the wind because I do not have a wind thing. So I'm gonna try not to talk too much. I'm just gonna show you the sea real quick. I'll show you the beach, like of how everything is. This is sand right here. When we get up here, I'll show you. They have little things like this everywhere. And just all these cool little, I can go over here and show you some of them. Oh yeah, you can see that that used to be filled with water, and that's where people would moor their boats and stuff. Wow, it's really windy down here. But I can see some of the beach. People have like fire rings and stuff out there. I should have brought my jacket. It's a little chilly. Oh yeah, they got some sun yesterday. Look, I got sunburned yesterday. So yeah, I do need a little more sun, but I did get some yesterday, so that's nice. Let's see what else. Let me see. Catch up on the chats. Yes, you can camp right here, and it's free. Oh yeah, see that? Okay, you were up here in January. Nice, Deb. Oh really? You're getting wind today. Yeah, that's really cool. So this is like just some of the stuff that you would find here. It could be a solar oven. Hey, I could come down here and cook a meal right here. Hey Max Air, nice to see you. Okay, you're getting your dinner ready? Already? Already? Jess? I think it's like 9 o'clock here or something. Now, if this were 1963, I would be swimming in the water right now because the water used to come up to those, whatever they are, stumps, and people used to moor their boats. Big pot of beans. Oh, nice. In your crock pot. Nice. That sounds Max, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, hon. How you been? Okay, so this is forest that somebody put up here. It's all dead trees and stuff. And there's so many mailboxes here that got knocked down and stuff. There's a big chair somebody knocked over. Look, I'm gonna try to go right up to the beach and show you. SOS, it's a diving board. Wow, that is so cool. It's a diving board. It used to go into the sea, but it doesn't anymore. And you could hear the water lapping. It smells really gross too. Well, it doesn't smell bad right here, but if you go over there, it smells bad. It's like really swampy and muddy. Alright, I'm not going any further. You see what I mean? But okay, let's see. Let me see if I could show you. Just all these piles of salt. It's like really hard. And I can't see any fish bones right now, right here, but over there, there's some. I'm not gonna walk all the way down there, but you can see it. Barnacles and fish bones and stuff like that, all deteriorated and rotting. Ew. It's pretty gross, actually. Yeah, oh, do I? Okay. Yeah, I'm sinking in the sand. All right, I'm going back up, you guys. It's too windy. Too windy over here. I don't know. Maybe I'll put you in my shirt for a few minutes. Is that any better? Tell me if that's any better, Bob. Yeah, I'm not going to walk all the way out there. It's just too dang windy. Let me get back up on my hill. It always gets windy here in the morning and in the evening. Ooh, wind's picking up. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to go back up. Whew. Yeah, that wind picked up really strong now. It just started blowing a lot. So I'm trying to protect you from the wind. Is that any better? I'll get back in the van and then you'll be able to hear me again. Let me go find some refuge. Hold on, I'm gonna hang out by this thing for a minute. Oh, it's better? Okay, that's good. But I'm cold. It's actually a kind of warm wind. It's not super chilly. But let me get over here to this thing. Let it block my wind for a minute. Oh, that's better. Look at that. Oh, that's so much better. If you just have a little wind block, it helps a lot. Some folks coming to check it out. They put a whole bunch of, somebody's got a Vardo out there. They put a whole bunch of, I don't know if you could see them, but a whole bunch of straw and hay bales out there. It's to break up the winds. Too much dust coming up and around. Hey, Shed Gang! Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. So, also you could see, these are the Santa Rosa Mountains out here. And they're across the sea. And then down there it would be Anza Borrego. And out there you can see a little bit of a snow-capped mountain right there, which is, that's San Gorgonio and I forget the other one. I'll have to tell you. All right, I'm going to the next one. Just bear with me. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and show you this. It's pretty cool. And then I'll go back to the van. Woo. Hold on a second. It's like really windy. Oh, Deb, it's it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Let's sing Dev happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dev. Happy birthday to you. Very nice. Oh, hi. There's a doggy right here. Sorry. I'm sorry. Very nice, but here's what I want to show you real quick. This one is the pony. Whee! And this one over here. Whee! This doggy is sitting here watching me. Oh, hello, big doggy. Whee! All right. Now go over here. Ooh, there's dog poop right there. Oh, that's nothing new, huh? Check out this one. It says Diva Station at the sea. Instead of devastation, it's Diva Station. Hey, Patty Black. What's happening, girl? Here is William's horse. These are just a couple of the things that I found right here. There's also a deck over here. Fishing stuff on. Go back over here. That's the pen I'm staying in. So, let me get back to the van. Ooh, put you back in my shirt for a minute. I gotta get one of those dust things for sure. Alright, let me get in this little thing here. Yeah, it's been windy, I heard, in this place. And now I'm seeing it for myself. So, these are just some like rocks and stuff. So you can't really see the fish bones, but if you go to a different part of the Salton Sea, you can see them, especially down there by those structures that they put up, the art structures and stuff. We were walking on them yesterday. Here I am. The store is down that way. The bar is down that way too. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. See somebody tried to drive through there. They did it. Okay. So let me go back inside the van. Good morning. Morning. How are you, dear? Cold, yeah, it's windy. Is Michael awake? Okay, cool. Woo! All right, I'm gonna go right in here. All right, let me go in here. Okay. Ouch. All right. Oh, it's so neat though. It's unusual, but it's really neat. I love stuff like that. Okay, let me catch my breath. The wind took my breath away. Ooh, Lordy. Oh, right on. Yeah, I think you guys met online. I mean... You know I was at Bombay Beach. Yay, I finally got here. You got it, Deb. I hope your birthday's great. Oh, I'm sorry about the noise. Sometimes I just like to put it on mute. I do that on some of the live streams that I watch. And then you can get the little translator thing, and somehow. I don't know how to do it for mine, but you can do it. All right, you guys. Let's see. There's a little bit of weed in here. Do a quick toot. That's if I could find a lighter. I'm not sure if we'll find a lighter. I'll wait to do that because I can't see one right here, right now. But yeah, we're gonna get ready and go over to Slab City and get ready to do the prom and stuff, get settled in. At 2 o'clock, there's something over at the Wrangler's Roost. Yeah, this is a camper van. This is, I don't know, it probably looks kind of messy, but there's a cooler here and like this bench seat here thing, and then little cabinet space and stuff. And that's an oven. So this is a pretty cool build out. I don't know if they built it out or, well, somebody else built it out before them. Yeah, you should come down and visit this place. The train ride was awesome. It was just getting to be really long. I had a break in between the train ride. I went to New Orleans first from Philly, and then that took 2 days to get there. And then I stayed overnight in a hotel there. It was the Hotel Venacci, and I didn't really get any footage of it or take any pictures because I was there for such a short time. I didn't get there until like, I think my train dropped me at like 9:30, and I didn't get into there until like 11:15 or something like that. So yeah, my phone needed to be charged and I needed to be recharged after the walk and everything. So I went up and laid down for a while, and then in the morning I just took a quick shower and left because I knew I had to be at the train by 9. And then it was already like, it was 7 when I got out of bed, took a shower, did all my stuff, packed all my stuff like again so I could walk to the train, I mean. And it was only like, originally it was like a 13-minute walk. And so I started walking with all my luggage and everything, and it was crazy because I could not, it was hard to push on the streets. And, you know, I'm walking past all these bus stops with all these people that were hanging out from the night before. And, you know, the streets are a little dodgy there sometimes. So anyway, I was like, okay, I'm down to 7 minutes. And then I lost the signal because it was in between 2 huge buildings, and it told me to go one way, which was the wrong long way. So I did that, and I realized I'm never going to make it to the train. I was exhausted, sweating, and just about out of breath. And so I just called for an Uber. Well, what happened was I tried to call for an Uber originally while I was still in the room, and it was charging me $10. Okay, so I clicked on it. And when I was done with everything, it said $19 and some change. I was like, wait a second, that's not what it said a minute ago. So I went back in and I did it again, and this time it was $40. And when I clicked on it, it was $56. I was like, what the hell? So you click on something and now it's more expensive? It's like just to get you to click on it? I don't know if that's happened to anybody else, but I was like, I'm walking for $56 for 5 blocks? No. So I finally got all the way over there by it was a big concert venue, and where the Pelicans play, the New Orleans Pelicans play, their stadium. So I was in between there in the middle of this big like campus, and I didn't know how to get around it, where I had to be on the other side of the building to catch the train. So I called for that. I went out to the corner and I called for an Uber, and it was $9.99. So okay, I got it. And this time it stayed $9.99, and I got it, and the lady came and picked me up and took me like around the building, and there I was at the train station. I grabbed my stuff out of the back, started running with the wheels, you know, and everything. My head's going like this, and my case is coming up and down off the ground. I'm just trying to make the train. I run in there and the people are like, what's your train? And I was like, I need to get to California. And they were like, okay, go over on that launch pad or whatever it's called. And so I ran over there, and they were just closing the door when I ran up to there. It was 8:56 or something like that, and it doesn't take off till 9, but still they have to close the doors and get ready to go. So they let me get on there, and they helped me with my luggage real quick and told me to go upstairs, and I did that and sat down for the ride for another 2-day trip. We went through the desert. Most of it was at night. A lot of it was at night, I should say, the good parts. But I did get some footage, so I'll post those for all of you train lovers. Yes, you are, Shed Gang. Yeah, I see you everywhere, too. I see you on all my friends' channels. Oh, right on. You stayed with Kaz. Of all the times that I've been here and stayed here for like the whole winter and stuff, I've wintered here from like October to June before and stuff like that. I've never stayed with Kaz. It's so funny. I go visit him all the time, but I never stayed at his place. I should stay at his place. I don't know. I just always stay with Mike and Leah. Okay, you stayed at the Ponderosa for 4 days? Nice. It's not my camper van, but it's my friend's. Slab Curious, you gotta come there, Shed Gang. You gotta come there. My final stop was Palm Springs on the train. Yeah, I'm staying here in this camper van right now. And then hopefully I'll be riding home on it too. And you were the surge? Yeah, I was the surge. It was like mid-morning. Well, not mid-morning, but mid-morning commute. Thank you, Sapphire. Nice to see you. I'm glad the van is yours now. Everybody meet Sapphire Rain Spirit. She is the one that bought Van Doodle. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you, Desert Deb, for the reminder. Yeah, like a stripper, the more you click on her, the more expensive she gets. That's so funny. Patty, I love you. NOLA is crazy. It's crazy, but it's so cool. I love New Orleans. I really do. It's really not safe at night, though. And everybody was telling me to get that cab. So my son went and got me an Uber when he was able to book the hotel. He got me an Uber as well. And so I had to drive over. I got the drive over to the hotel. So that was nice. Everything worked out. My friends were there when I arrived on the train. And then we stayed overnight up there somewhere near Salton City. And then came down here last evening. So now we're on our way to Slabs next. So, yeah, I'm here. And who is all going to prom tonight? Anybody come into town for the prom that's going to be camping over there or anything? Anyway, I will be there at dark 30, so I look for you all at dark 30. And then Benelli here next weekend, and also hoping to get to, I'm going to meet with my friend, a couple of my friends, and Sally, I can't wait to see you and hug your neck. And so I'm going to be spending some time with her, and also I hope to get over to the Holtville Hot Springs, but I definitely will be at the Slab City Hot Springs a little bit later. So I'll put some video up of that. Yeah, I already have been working on it from something that I had out there in October. I just didn't have enough footage like of me in the hot spring, so I didn't put it up. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get off here, you guys. It's been 55 minutes. I will go live a little bit from the prom, and if everything is cool, I will stay rolling for a little while. If not, I'm just gonna give you a little taste because I don't want my phone to get stolen. Like, I can walk around with my phone, but then I won't be able to show you what really happened. So, like, I'm gonna be dancing and, just kind of bopping around, talking to people. So it's kind of nice when you can have it like on a stand or something, but I don't have a stand, so I'm not going to be leaving my phone around there, that's for sure. Live somehow at the flamingo camp? No. Shed Gang, no. The flamingos don't have the range. The range is its own slab. The range is where everybody goes on Saturday night for music and live entertainment. Oh no, I hope you feel better for your birthday, Deb. Yeah, that's true. The kids rarely spread it around. You too, Desert Deb. Have a great day, everyone. All right, Patty. Thanks for coming in and cooking, and I hope your meal comes out good. Yeah, so I'll see you at the range, you guys. Builder Bill's place. That's right. Exactly right. Okay, y'all. Have a great day. See you later. Mwah. Check you out later. Thanks, guys. Oh, yeah, if you would stop by the like button on your way out. God bless.